I was born in the Philippines and moved here at a young age.
I was born and raised here, Southern California. After meeting in college, we dated for a few years.
I knew that I wanted to get married and I wanted to build my own family.
I knew I wanted to have, a house of my own, where we could host and gather and just have kids running around. We decided to get married in 2018. We were married for 2 years, and that's when we decided to start a family.
And unfortunately, we experienced a miscarriage, and that was really hard and a really tough season for us.
I know we were just kind of at a loss for words. I mean, we were just really crying out to God. Shortly after we were kind of navigating through that miscarriage, we signed papers to purchase our first home. It was something that we've been praying about. We were about a month away from us getting our keys and closing on our home. I unexpectedly found out I lost my job. It was just another whirlwind of emotions. It was completely unexpected.
Once we kind of just gathered our thoughts, like the only thing we could do was pray and come together and comfort each other and give it to God and try to figure out, okay, how do we move on from this? And during that time, we would go to church on Sundays, and after worship, they would ask for the prayer team to come up to the front. And I've always felt a nudge to go up there and, share the difficult things that we were going through. But I was hesitant all the time until we just kind of reached a point where we needed all the prayers to get through this season. And so we went up, told him what was going on in our life, and immediately felt just the presence of God, just taking all of what we were going through off of our shoulders.
After seeing and feeling the impact of the prayer team, we wanted to definitely get plugged in. We wanted to, make that same impact for others. So we ended up serving the coffee cart, and now I lead a basketball men's activity group, and then Kirstie does a women's crafting group, just to further build that community and try to make that positive impact.
We're just so grateful that we were plugged in to a small group early on from when we started coming to Verve City, and having other people pray for us and be in our corner and support us was really powerful.
And it was cool to see a year later, through the grace of God, our daughter was born. We were able to move into our dream home, and it was just a cool full circle moment. Yeah, life isn't perfect, but we can always remind ourselves that God got us through that, and how He's willing to provide, and despite the challenges, He is still faithful.
And that there's people surrounding us, getting us through it. We're not doing life alone.